Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle are set to be sidelined for the Queen's funeral next week. The entire royal family will be expected to be present at the monarch's funeral in London on Monday. And while most royals will be front and centre of the crowds, it's being rumoured that Harry and Meghan might not be. According to one of the couple's biggest critics, Daniela Elser, the couple could be placed in near the back in a similar way to how they were seated at the service of Thanksgiving during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee events in June. Although no details about the funeral arrangements in such detail have been released, it could be a truly painful moment for Harry for more reasons than just the obvious. Elsa said, "The gap that exists between William and Harry's positions has only grown that much bigger over the last few days, something that these new details about Walkabout and William only drives home further. The palace would seem to be keen on reminding everyone who is who in the gold-braided zoo, a situation that does not bode well for the Sussexes when it comes to the Queen's funeral. So far, the royal family has shown they intend to stick staunchly to protocol. Overnight on Tuesday, it was revealed that only working members of the royal family will be allowed to wear military dress, meaning both Harry and Prince Andrew will be left in mourning suits. However, this time around, the palace is playing things by the rulebook, meaning that Charles and his siblings, along with William and the Duke of Gloucester and Kent, will all be done up their regimental finest, and Harry and his uncle will be left horribly conspicuous in their sombre black get-ups. It's hard to see how, for Harry, who proudly served 10 years in the army, this would not be a truly painful moment. By the time the official funeral takes place, Sussexes will be away from their extremely young children for over 2 weeks. And more remarkably, there's no reason for it. There are no events that require them that haven't already occurred until the funeral, even if they were working royals in good standing. In fact, there's enough time to even go back for a few days and come back for the funeral. With or without the kids, it's almost a week away still. Also, they've been in the UK for longer than they ever have been, supposedly to honour the woman and family they've repeatedly refused to see for the past 2 years. For the woman they barely went to see during the last major celebration of their life. In related news, Jeremy Clarkson couldn't resist taking a swipe at Meghan Markle in his latest column this week, where he paid a lengthy tribute to the late Queen. The 62-year-old began by telling readers he had struggled to sleep on the day it was announced and went on to call the Queen an unchanging rock. Reflecting on her 70 years on the throne, he went on to say, "What's truly incredible is that she never really changed. It was pointed out this week that she never went out of fashion because she was never in it. That's so true and so admirable." Swiping at Meghan Markle, however, he added, "She didn't see herself as Meghan does, as a clothes horse or an advertising hoarding for people who make frocks and earrings." Jeremy also pointed out that Her Majesty had also never even changed her hair. Adding to his column, he continued, "I loved her for that. The fact that she very obviously chose her outfit to suit the prevailing weather conditions, not the latest issue of Vogue.